Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Talus, and today's video is an introduction to my channel and what my goals are for it. So to start, my goals for this channel are to bring you news and information about a few games that I know and love. There are two that I'm for sure going to cover, and then a couple other games that I am considering, but maybe you guys can help me figure that out. There are a few contestants, but you'll see what they are. The first game I plan on covering is Apex Legends. When Apex first came out, I wasn't that interested in it. I just kind of thought it was like a weird love child between PUBG and Overwatch, and at the time, it just didn't appeal to me. My wife wanted to get into it, and she had me play it a couple times with her, and it just wasn't something that I enjoyed. And so it wasn't until about halfway through Season 2 when I got bored of a lot of my other games and wanted something else to play that I went to her and was like, you know what, I'll go ahead and give Apex another shot. And, well, long story short, I am level 500 max level and have completed every battle pass since Season 2. I started out as an Octane main in that game, which I know he doesn't bring much to the table in terms of team makeup, and he doesn't contribute much to the team, but I really enjoyed his playstyle at the time, so that's what I went with. It wasn't until the start of Season 3 when I picked up Bloodhound, and then I really enjoyed their playstyle and what they had to bring to the team comp, and it also gave me a little bit of that feeling for that playstyle of Octane with the speed during their ultimate. So it was something that I enjoyed, and I've been playing Bloodhound very steadily throughout, still all the way through Season 7 and now into Season 8. So moving on, there are a couple of games that I'd like to cover, but haven't fully decided on whether or not I'm going to. So these are the ones that I need help with, figuring out if I want to cover them or not. The first one is Overwatch. My wife and I both really enjoy Overwatch. We didn't start out playing it when it first came out, but a few years ago we did pick it up with a few of our friends, and we've enjoyed it quite a lot. We've played it a lot throughout the last few years, and well, my wife likes to play Mystery Heroes a lot, and I like to play Quick Play. But I started out in that game playing as Reaper. Learning the characters, Reaper, I just chose the edgiest character that I could, and, well, Reaper was the one, obviously. And then I was like, you know what, I'd like to learn other characters' playstyles and try to find someone that better suits me. And so I moved on to Soldier, and I was like, man, this guy's easy to play. And that might upset some of you, but in my opinion, Soldier is relatively easy to play. Difficult, I would say, to completely master, which I never did, but easy enough to play. Eventually I settled on Sombra, and with her, it just clicked with me. I have like 162 hours put into Sombra, and for that, I am not sorry. Then I moved on and started to learn a few characters in the other roles to try to be, flexible in what I was able to do. And I still am playing around with a few of the healers. I'm decent with just about all of the healers, but there was one tank that I really enjoyed playing, and that was Orisa. Now, I have 162 hours put into Sombra, and then like 30 hours put into Orisa. But, hey, at least I'm not a Hanzo main. That's a jab at one of my friends that is a Hanzo main. So moving on, the next two are a bit of a toss-up. We have For Honor and Rainbow Six Siege. Now, For Honor is a game that I've been playing rather steadily since its closed beta in 2017. And like Apex, I was a bit obsessed with the game and kept tabs on all the patch notes and seasonal updates for it. I did that up until they released Black Prior, and that's when I really thought the game was going downhill. So since then, I've only played the game here and there and haven't really been keeping up on what they've changed. I can, however, go through and figure out what the state of the game is now and cover it on this channel if you guys like. Rainbow Six Siege, on the other hand, is a game that I've only recently gotten into, and I only did so because a few of my close friends have begun playing it. I've been getting pretty good at it and actually have enjoyed playing it, but it's not a game that I know much about, and it is really something that I have to do a lot of research into learning the state of the game since launch, and so I don't know if it's something that I'm actually going to cover, but it is something that I am considering. And last, but most certainly not least, is the wonderful universe of Halo. I've been playing Halo since its initial release on the original Xbox. It's a universe that I've grown up playing and reading for the last 19 years. I've beaten every Halo campaign save for Halo Wars 2, I believe. I have watched the entire campaign. I just didn't... at the time, I wasn't able to get it. And also, I'm not a huge fan of RTS games on console. So I just kind of went ahead and watched the campaign for that one. So I know all of the story for all the games. Yes, I even went through and beat Halo 5, which we all know wasn't that great. I really don't like the play style in Halo 5, and of course I don't like the art style in either Halo 4 or Halo 5, but 5 is just something that's extremely difficult for me to go and play. I just don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy my time playing it at all. I don't like how the weapons feel. I definitely don't like the Spartan abilities or the boosts. It just frustrates me. So I just don't play it. I go back to Reach or 3 or 2 even and play that on MCC. But with Halo Infinite on the horizon, I plan on covering each of the new updates that 343 drop, which they plan on dropping one every month towards the end of the month, and then giving you my thoughts on them. With the quote-unquote spiritual revival of the franchise in Infinite and the return of the old art style and hopefully the old gameplay, I could not be more excited for the game. From what I've seen so far, I mean, yeah, sprints in the game, which we all know is an interesting topic, controversial topic in the Halo community, and mantling, which hadn't really been a thing until Halo 5, but I haven't seen any Spartan charges or any Spartan abilities, and I am extremely excited about that. Yeah, and so this is what I plan on doing with my channel. To further elaborate, I will also be occasionally streaming games as like Apex or like Call of Duty Zombies. Me and my wife are real big into that as well. When the new Zombies drops, we will be playing that, and I might stream that. But that's basically it. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you all again in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and let me know in the comments about the few games that I am unsure of. And if you are interested in the games that I have chosen to cover, please subscribe. And thanks for watching.